Chronic hostility can result in dash. Strong choice. An increased risk of heart disease is the right answer. We observe Mental Health Day on dash. Great job. 10th October every year is the accurate answer. The main topic of today's webinar is sharp thinking. Mental health is the right choice. What are the dimensions of wellness? Correct. Social, spiritual, emotional, mental, intellectual, environmental, occupational, financial, physical is the right answer. Psychological well-being of a person. You got it. Your choice mental health is right. The health of your mind and emotions. Exactly. Mental health makes sense and it is right choice. Which of these influence our health? Well reasoned. All the above is the correct choice. What causes mental health disorders? Nice selection. All of the above is the correct and valid answer. When is the World Mental Health Day? Valid point. 10 October is true. Mental health can be shown on a dash. Solid response. Continuum is a valid choice. What does the word mental refer to? Good job. Your answer mind works well here. What can support our mental health? You're right. All of the above is the correct answer. The cause of mental illness is dash. On track. Biological, psychological, social is the correct answer. What is the cause of mental illness? Correct response. No one knows is the most accurate answer. Is daring to say no to others good? Well done. Good for mental health is the right choice. Indicators of mental health include great thinking. Levels of self-esteem, levels of self-confidence is the right choice. To have a mental illness, you must excellent choice. Have a diagnosis is the right answer. What does mental stimulation mean? You chose enriching your mind. And it is correct. Who can experience mental illness? Good thinking. Everyone is the right answer. What month is Mental Health Month? Right again. May is a valid answer. How can we describe social health? Smart pick. How we relate to others is the correct choice. Mental health helps determine dash. Excellent. All of the above is a brilliant choice. How can stress affect your health? Clear logic. Your choice, all of these is sound and 100% true. What is mental health assessment? Perfect. Process of evaluating a person's mental well-being is the correct choice. Mental health includes the way we smart move. Think, feel and behave is an accurate answer. What is the definition of stress? Well picked. The body's response to change is the correct answer. Stress is a state of mental dash. Nicely done. Tension is a solid answer. World Mental Health Day falls on Bravo, October 10 is the answer. How to protect our mental health. Right choice. Eat healthy food is the best answer. General definition of depression.
Nice work. You chose reaction to stressful life events, and it is correct.
Mental illness can be caused by clear logic. Your choice, all of the above, is sound and 100% true. Mental illness is caused by dash. Correct. All of the above is the right answer. What does mental health include? On track. Our thoughts and feelings about ourselves and others is the correct answer. An example of social health dash. Nice selection. Working with others is the correct and valid answer. What includes our mental health? Right again. Our mood, feelings, emotions, and thinking is a valid answer. What is mental emotional health? Smart pick. How we think and feel is the correct choice. What is not a mental disorder is? Exactly. Meningitis makes sense and it is right choice. Mental illness can be prevented. You got it. Your choice, it depends, is right. Is our mental health important? Well done. Yes is the right choice. Mental health is related to our. Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. What is meant by mental health? Great job. Emotional and mental health is the accurate answer. Why is mental health important? Excellent. It helps you realize your true potential is a brilliant choice. What does physical health mean? Smart move. Having a perfect, strong body is an accurate answer. The 7 dimensions of health are solid response. Physical, social, intellectual, occupational, emotional, environmental, and spiritual is a valid choice. The state of high-level health. Perfect. Wellness is the correct choice. What can affect mental health? Good thinking. Environmental and genetic factors is the right answer. How to maintain mental health? Nicely done. Keep a positive attitude is a solid answer. The view you have of yourself. You're right. Self-concept is the correct answer. Mental health can affect dash. Well reasoned. Social health is the correct choice. What does this study suggest? You chose video games can help mental health. And it is correct. Health skills are also called. Excellent choice. Life skills is the right answer. What is mental health about? Strong choice. All of the above is the right answer. Mental health understanding. Right choice. Person predisposed plus stress is the best answer. Mental health is how we dash. Sharp thinking. All of the of is the right choice. Recognized medical condition. Great thinking. Mental illness is the right choice. How can I practice self-care? Good job. Your answer all the above works well here. What causes mental illness?
Valid point. No one knows is true.
Good mental health includes well picked. Our emotions, Social interactions and psyche is the correct answer. Who can get mental illness? Correct response. Anyone is the most accurate answer. Physical and mental health. Bravo. Physical and mental health is the answer. Genus mental health.
Smart pick. Anxiety is the correct choice.
What does NAMI stand for? Smart move. Naval Aerospace Medicine Institute is an accurate answer. Mental illness impacts on. Right choice. How we think, feel and behave is the best answer. Mental health illness are.
Excellent. Very common is a brilliant choice.
Which statement is true? Correct response. Mental health is a key part of human health is the most accurate answer. What does pressure mean? Great job. Physiological response to threat or stress is the accurate answer. What is more important? Nicely done. Both is a solid answer. Dual diagnosis involves. You chose coexisting mental health and odd needs, and it is correct.
Being healthy includes.
Exactly. All of the options make sense, and it is right choice. Mental health effects. Clear logic. Your choice, everyone is sound and 100% true. Mental illnesses are. Great thinking. Very common is the right choice. Mental health is our. Well reasoned. All variants are correct is the correct choice. Relates to the mind. Well done. Mental is the right choice. Mental illness dash.
Nice selection. Can be treated by a trained professional is the correct and valid answer.
What is stress dash? You got it. Your choice mental or emotional strain is right. What is knowledge? Nice work. You chose a person's intelligence, and it is correct. Stress can cause sharp thinking. Emotional, physical, behavioral disorders is the right choice. Type of dementia? Strong choice. Alzheimer is the right answer. Social health is. Good job. Your answer, how you get along with others, works well here. What is das?
Excellent choice. Early indicators of mental health status is the right answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Valid point. Contact Narayan Chengder is true.